What the fuck? Okay, I love Fallout Equestria, but this is just wrong. In my opinion, I think Fallout Equestria is a masterpiece. It's one of the greatest things ever written by mankind. It has a great cast of characters, and a strong message to addiction, and the greatest protagonist I've ever seen, and the greatest tragedy I've ever read. However though, it did spawn a spin-off series, which I think is just okay. If you all couldn't tell from my last video, I downright hate Pink Eyes. I think it's the worst book in the series. I found Project Horizons just okay. I didn't really like Blackjack that much. I thought she was just an edgier version of Lil Pip. I was shocked. Dead Tree is actually a really good one. Duck and Cover was another good one. I really enjoyed this one as well. I was 12 years old when I read the first book. It was my very first novel I ever read. My aunt got it for me for my birthday, and when I read it, I fell in love with it. It was creepy, but yet I loved it. Of course, when I was a kid, I always looked up to Lil Pip. I always thought she was a heroic badass. A lot of my friends at school never really understood why I loved the book, but yet I didn't care. Chapter 3 was always that one chapter that scared me when I was a kid, but yet I still continued. I rooted for Pip. That chapter did scar me for life though. It kept me up all night, and sometimes my friends were worried about me. I guess you could say I was a Lil Pip fanboy when I was a kid. Then I found the internet. What really bothered me was the whole drug thing. It was a big deal in the book, and now it's just used as a joke. Seriously, it was a big deal in the book, but now it's ruined. How could you? This next one is something obviously that still bothers me, and it's the fact there are so much disturbing fan art. Don't get me wrong, I love Fallout Equestria fan art. I think there's some really good ones out there. There's this fan-made manga, which is actually really cool. Also, one of my commenters, Lil Pip herself, literally mentions that Blackjack is her cousin, which makes the fan art on the internet way more disturbing than it needs to be. And yes, I know what you're all saying. Welcome to the internet, dumbass! Well, explain this. Who the fuck made this? This is horrid! Oh my god, I can't believe this is on the internet. Listen, I respect Rule 34, but sometimes you don't need to do this. This is just wrong. I'll always love Fallout Equestria, but this is just not the way I would think it would go.